On April 25, 2025, skywatchers around the world will be treated to a truly remarkable sight. As the first light of dawn begins to brighten the horizon, a rare and beautiful alignment will unfold high above us, inviting both seasoned astronomers and curious newcomers to look up and marvel at the wonders of our solar system. On this special morning, the crescent moon, Venus, and Saturn will gather close together in the sky, forming a striking triangle of light. This celestial trio will be visible just above the eastern horizon, creating a scene that is both breathtaking and easy to spot, even without a telescope. Across the globe, people are already making plans to wake up early and witness this rare event. For many, it's a perfect reason to gather with friends or family, share a warm drink, and experience the quiet magic of the early morning together. Stargazing events like this often inspire a sense of wonder and connection, reminding us that we all share the same sky. Whether you're a first-time observer or a lifelong enthusiast, these moments are a chance to learn, to share stories, and to spark curiosity about the universe. Amateur astronomers and families alike will be out in parks, backyards, and open fields, hoping for clear skies and a perfect view. Events like this are a vivid reminder that the universe is always in motion. The dance of the planets and the changing phases of the moon are ongoing stories written across the sky, visible to anyone who takes the time to look up. Each night brings something new, and every gathering of planets is a unique chapter in the cosmic story. With just a pair of binoculars or even your unaided eyes, you can join in this experience. Modern technology, like astronomy apps, can help you find the best time and place to look. All you need is a clear view of the eastern horizon and a little bit of curiosity. What makes this particular event so special is the brightness and beauty of the objects involved. The moon, Venus, and Saturn are among the most recognizable sights in the night sky, and seeing them so close together is a rare treat. Their combined glow will stand out against the soft colors of dawn. The moon will appear as a delicate, thin crescent, its illuminated edge glowing softly as the sun prepares to rise. This phase of the moon is often considered the most beautiful, with its gentle curve and subtle light. Nearby, Venus will shine brilliantly, easily outshining everything else in the sky except the moon itself. Known as the morning star, Venus is often the first planet to appear, and the last to fade as daylight grows. Saturn, though a bit fainter than Venus, will still be easy to spot. If you have a telescope, you might even glimpse its famous rings, adding another layer of wonder to the morning's display. So mark your calendar for April 25th. Set your alarm a little earlier than usual, and step outside to witness this celestial gathering for yourself. It's a reminder that, no matter where we are, the universe always has something new and beautiful to share, if we just take the time to look up. The moon is Earth's closest neighbor in space. Floating about 384,400 kilometers away, it's the brightest object in our night sky, and has fascinated humans for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations watched its changing shape and built myths and legends around its mysterious glow. Even today, the moon continues to inspire wonder and curiosity, connecting us to the vast universe beyond our planet. The moon travels around our planet in a steady, graceful orbit, completing one full trip every 27.3 days. This journey is called a lunar month. As it moves, the moon's position changes in relation to both the Earth and the sun, creating a beautiful cosmic dance that we can watch from our own backyards. As the moon orbits Earth, the way the sun lights it up changes from night to night. Sometimes we see the whole face of the moon shining brightly, while other times only a thin slice is visible. This shifting light is what gives us the moon's many phases, each with its own unique appearance and charm. This cycle creates the different phases of the moon, from a completely dark new moon, to a glowing crescent, to a brilliant full moon, and then back again. The entire process repeats every month, marking the passage of time and guiding calendars and cultures all over the world. On April 25th, the moon will be in its waning crescent phase. This means the moon is nearing the end of its monthly cycle, with only a small portion still illuminated by the sun. The rest of the moon is hidden in shadow, making the visible part look like a delicate curve in the sky. During this phase, only a slim sliver of the moon is lit up by the sun's rays. The rest of the moon blends into the darkness, making the crescent shape stand out even more. If you wake up early before sunrise, you might catch a glimpse of this beautiful, fragile-looking crescent hanging low in the sky. The crescent will look like a gentle smile, curving upward as if the moon itself is grinning down at us. That's why some people call this event the smiley face moon. It's a playful nickname that captures the joy and wonder of seeing such a unique shape in the sky. Of course, the moon isn't really smiling, it's just the way sunlight and shadow play across its surface. But it's fun to imagine the moon sharing a secret grin with everyone who looks up. For many, spotting the smiley face moon becomes a special moment to share with friends and family, sparking stories and laughter under the stars. The crescent shape is simply how the sunlight is hitting the moon at that point in its orbit. As the moon continues its journey around Earth, the angle between the sun, the moon, and our planet changes, revealing new shapes night after night. So next time you see the moon's grin, remember, you're witnessing a cosmic dance that's been happening for billions of years, connecting us all beneath the same sky. Venus and Saturn are two of the most fascinating planets in our solar system, each with their own unique characteristics and stories. When we look up at the night sky, it's amazing to realize that these distant worlds are actually visible to us, shining like cosmic jewels against the darkness. For centuries, people from all over the world have gazed at these planets, wondering about their mysteries and what lies beyond our own planet Earth. Unlike the moon, which is our closest neighbor in space, Venus and Saturn are much farther away from Earth. The moon is just about 384,000 kilometers away, but Venus can be over 40 million kilometers from us, and Saturn is even farther, at more than 1 billion kilometers away at times. Despite these vast distances, their beauty still reaches us, reminding us of the incredible scale of our solar system. Even though they are so far away, both Venus and Saturn are bright enough to be seen with the naked eye. This is one of the reasons why ancient astronomers were able to spot them and track their movements across the sky long before telescopes were invented. Their brightness makes them stand out among the stars, drawing our attention and sparking our curiosity. Venus in particular is the brightest planet in our sky. Sometimes called the morning star or the evening star, Venus can outshine everything else in the night sky except for the moon. Its dazzling light has inspired countless myths and legends throughout history, and it continues to be a favorite target for stargazers today. The reason Venus shines so brilliantly is because it has a thick reflective atmosphere made mostly of carbon dioxide with clouds of sulfuric acid. This dense atmosphere acts like a giant mirror, bouncing sunlight back into space and making Venus appear incredibly bright from Earth. It's almost as if Venus is a cosmic lighthouse, guiding our eyes to its position in the sky. Saturn, on the other hand, is famous for its spectacular rings. These rings are one of the most iconic sights in our solar system, and they set Saturn apart from all the other planets. When you see Saturn through a telescope, its rings look like a delicate halo, making it one of the most beautiful objects you can observe. Saturn's rings are made up of countless pieces of ice and rock, ranging in size from tiny grains to massive chunks as big as mountains. These icy particles reflect sunlight, giving the rings their shimmering appearance. The rings are actually very thin compared to their width, but from Earth they look like a solid glowing band encircling the planet. If you ever get the chance to look at Saturn through a telescope, you'll see why so many people are captivated by its beauty. The sight of those rings suspended in the darkness of space is truly unforgettable. Even a small telescope or a good pair of binoculars can reveal the rings, making Saturn a favorite target for amateur astronomers. On April 25th, something special will happen in the early morning sky. Venus and Saturn will appear very close to each other, in what astronomers call a conjunction. This rare event is a wonderful opportunity to see both planets together, almost side by side, as if they are cosmic eyes watching over us from above. During this conjunction, Venus and Saturn will be positioned just above the crescent moon. The sight will be breathtaking, the thin crescent moon hanging low in the sky, with two bright planets shining above it like a pair of watchful eyes. It's a celestial arrangement that you won't want to miss. Of the two, Venus will be the brighter, shining like a beacon in the morning sky. Its brilliance will make it easy to spot, even as the sky begins to lighten with the approaching dawn. Venus's glow will guide your gaze to the right spot in the sky to find Saturn nearby. Saturn will be a bit fainter than Venus, but it will still be visible to the naked eye. If you look carefully, you'll see its steady golden light close to Venus. This is a great chance to compare the two planets and appreciate their differences in brightness and color. If you have a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, try pointing them at Saturn during this conjunction. You might be able to catch a glimpse of its famous rings even with basic equipment. Observing Saturn's rings for yourself is a magical experience. and seeing them alongside brilliant Venus makes it even more special. So, set your alarm, head outside before sunrise, and witness the cosmic eyes gazing down from the heavens. The best time to see the celestial gathering on April 25th is about 30 to 60 minutes before sunrise. This is when the sky will be dark enough to see the stars, but light enough to see the planets and the moon. To find the event, look towards the east. This is where the sun rises. The moon, Venus and Saturn will be low in the sky, close to the horizon. You don't need any special equipment to see this event, but if you have a pair of binoculars, they can help you get a better view of Saturn's rings. Remember to find a spot with a clear view of the eastern horizon. Trees or buildings can block your view of this celestial gathering. The event on April 25th is called a triple conjunction. This happens when three celestial objects appear close together in the sky from our perspective on Earth. In this case, the three objects are the Moon, Venus, and Saturn. Triple conjunctions are not incredibly rare. They happen every few years or so, but, they are still special events. They remind us that even though these objects are incredibly far apart in space, their movements can bring them together in our sky in beautiful and intriguing ways. The positions of the planets and the moon were carefully calculated by astronomers long ago. By understanding these movements, we can predict when these events will occur and share the wonder of the cosmos with others. You might have seen pictures online of the April 25th event that show a perfect smiley face in the sky. While it's fun to imagine, these pictures are often exaggerated. In reality, the Moon, Venus, and Saturn will form more of a triangle shape than a perfect smiley face, and that's okay. The real event is still incredibly beautiful and worth waking up early to see. Remember, not everything you see online is an accurate representation of real life. The best way to experience this celestial gathering is to see it for yourself and appreciate the wonders of the universe firsthand. As a bonus, the Lyrids meteor shower will be active around the same time as the triple conjunction. This meteor shower peaks on April 21st and 22nd, but you might still be able to see some meteors streaking across the sky in the days leading up to April 25th. The Lyrids are caused by debris from Comet Thatcher. As Earth passes through this debris field, small pieces of dust and rock burn up in our atmosphere, creating bright streaks of light. While the waning crescent moon might wash out some of the fainter meteors, you still have a chance to see a few shooting stars if you're lucky. The celestial gathering on April 25th is a reminder that there's always something amazing happening in the sky above us. Whether it's a meteor shower, a planetary conjunction, or simply a beautiful sunset, taking the time to appreciate the wonders of the universe can bring joy and wonder into our lives. So mark your calendars for April 25th, 2025 and set your alarms early. Head outside, find a spot with a clear view of the eastern horizon and enjoy the show. You won't be disappointed. Remember, even if you don't catch this specific event, there's always something new to discover in the night sky. Grab a star chart, download a sky-watching app, or simply step outside and look up. You never know what wonders you might find.